Hi guys, welcome back. This is Guitar Player 87 with another Farming Simulator 17 video. This is going to be a tutorial on power food. This is the most requested thing I get for help with those I game with on Farm Simulator. Some of them just can't grasp with power food, how to mix it and everything. And that's not trash talking anyone. It took me a while to get it. I'm going to show you, this is on my American Outback map, I'm going to show you my method for doing power food. Number one is you need to get you, especially if you have a lot of cows, you need to get you the pecan mixer. And you'll find that under animals if you have the mod downloaded. You'll find it at the very end. Pecan Big Mega Mammoth. Or I say mammoth. It's probably not spelled that way. Not how it's pronounced. But, sue me. That's how I say it. I'm from the country, so if you can't already tell. So the other one you can use is this Silo King, and I must stress this. I must let you know that if you look down here at the bottom, right under it, where it says 16,000 liters, right there, it's the quantity of it. You can use this compact self-line. That's the one that's got the vacuum on the front that sucks it up and mixes it on its own. I don't use that method. I maybe will do a video on that in the future, but I use the Bale method because it boils down to numbers that way. It's a little easier for me to. Plus, you got loose stuff laying around. I like to try to keep things as clean as possible. What I use now, if you're using the Silo King, if you just have a few cows and you don't need a lot, it's 16,000 liters. The reason I say that is that each bale is 4,000 liters. 16,000 divided by 4,000 is 4. So you've got 4 bales. So you need. And this is how I measure it. There are other ways, but this is how to even it out the most to get all of the sliders. And I'll show you this. Should have never disconnected. If you look in your top left-hand corner when you attach to it, and this is both power food wagons. It doesn't matter. All power food wagons. If you look in the top left-hand corner, your mixing ratio is hay in order. It's hay, silage, and straw. Okay, and you got the little sliders there, and the quantity of each must be within those 2 sliders. Now, if you notice, the hay and the silage are the same. It's in the same place. Straw, you don't need that much. So the recipe is 1 part straw, 2 parts hay or silage, and 1 part of the opposite of the 2 parts. So you would either do 2 parts hay, 1 part silage, or 2 parts silage, 1 part hay. It doesn't matter. They're going to put the sliders in the right place every single time. Now, the way I do this is I do 2 parts hay. The reason I do 2 parts hay is because silage, if you use the silage wrapper, it's 1 more step added to the process. So that means you're spending more time making silage bales. So I do 2 parts hay because that's 1 step less. You don't have to wrap those, you just have to bale them up. So this is how I do that. Now, if you're using the small Silo King, it would be 1 part straw, 2 parts hay, and 1 part silage, or 2 parts silage, 1 part hay. Your choice, doesn't matter. Now, for the big power food mixer that's made by Modder Rolf, thank you for that, because I love this piece of machinery. If you're using that, if you look at the quantity, it says 64,000. That's a lot, and it's not as complicated as you think. All you have to do is multiply the recipe for the small Silo King for that. Multiply it by 4. That's all you do. So if you're doing 1 part straw, it would be 4 times 1. as you go. You probably already figured it out in your head. But I need more power food for the cows. I'm go ahead and load it up. Drop her in. There you go. If you're doing the way I do it, you need 2 parts hay. Drop those in there. Alright, there's your second part hay. You're going to drop in. Now here's your last part, which is silage. And this bale fork is the Kotech bale fork by Black Sheep. Again, Black Sheep makes an incredible line. If you're an operator, if you're a wheel loader or tractor operator instead of a driver, you can make this work. You lower it down low enough to grab it. Flush in. Give it a little bit of a push. Make sure it's flush. Close the claws. Now if you look, bottom right hand corner, it says 16,000 liters, which means it picked up 4 bales. After that, tilt it back slightly. Back up to get away from the bales, and then fall back. And if they get loose, all you have to do is simply unfold the claws, fold them back, make sure it reads 16,000. That means it's grabbed all. If it reads 12,000, it means it's only grabbed 3, and one of the 4 bales is going to be sliding around. Careful. Drop it in. There you go. If you notice, all of the sliders are where they need to be. They're all within the nominal range. Now, they don't have to be on the right-hand side to the right-hand side slider, the arrow. Don't have to be all that way. As long as they're green, then you're good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A like and a subscribe would be very much appreciated so I can keep doing these. Until next time, I'm Guitar Player 87. Take care and happy farming.